It's 7:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A further 2 people have been charged over a wild brawl at YE last Friday. Several people became involved in a fight outside the local shopping centre after a car knocked a motorbike over. The 40-year-old rider allegedly hit the driver and another man with a bat. He's been charged along with a 30-year-old woman who's also accused of getting involved in the dust-up. The 2 injured men were charged earlier in the week with a fray over their role in the fight. Detectives from the Sex Crime Squad have charged a Western man with child pornography offences. Officers arrested the 50-year-old at his home on Wednesday morning and seized computers, hard drives and mobile phones. Sonia Roberts from Police Headquarters says the arrest follows a lengthy investigation.
In 2012, officers from a law enforcement partner agency conducted a covert investigation into alleged activities of a 50-year-old man on a peer-to-peer file transfer site. It's alleged the man shared a number of files deemed to be child abuse material. As a result of these inquiries, a Commonwealth search warrant was issued for the man's Western home.
A report will be prepared for the coroner after a man who set himself on fire at Honeysuckle died in hospital. Workers at a Wharf Road office block called police on Monday morning after becoming concerned about a man in the foyer. Together, they smothered the flames with a fire blanket and the man was taken to hospital. However, his condition deteriorated and he died yesterday in the John Hunter. Accusations of breaching their 2003 conditions of consent have been levelled at Rio Tinto over their Warkworth mine in the Upper Hunter. The claims have arisen after a conservation officer from the Office of Environment and Heritage resigned, claiming the office had been captured by the coal and gas industries, citing cleared areas of land in the protected Warkworth Sands woodland. Former Conservation Officer David Paul says policy changes within the department are failing to protect the environment.
I was sort of growing disenchanted with the way that policies were being formulated and implemented, particularly over the last year. They have a new offset and assessment policy, and I and many others in the organisation had strong concerns over that. They were watering down environmental outcomes significantly, such that now mining companies could treat those concerns as an afterthought.
The Hunter Valley's unemployment rate has hit a 12-month low. The jobless rate fell last month from 9.3% to 6.5%. The rate also fell slightly in Newcastle and Lake Macquarie to 8.2%. Hunter Police are hoping to keep the death toll as low as possible this long weekend with double demerits in place as part of Operation Safe Return. Officers expect to carry out more than 200,000 breath tests over the 4 days, with General Duties officers working in conjunction with the Highway Patrol. Acting Sergeant for Newcastle Highway Patrol, Chris Evans, says police will be targeting a range of offences over the weekend.
Double demerits are running from midnight tonight on the 22nd until midnight on Australia Day the 26th, targeting speeding, seatbelt and motorcycle helmet offences.
Now with sport, Annabelle Regan.
The Socceroos are set to play either Japan or the United Arab Emirates on Hunter Stadium next Tuesday night after a 2-0 win after China last night. Scoring the game's first goal in the 49th minute, Tim Cahill brought the boys to victory with a spectacular overhead kick, following it up with a trademark header. The semi-finals at Hunter Stadium will mark the first international Australian game at Newcastle in 20 years. Jets coach Phil Stubben will have 4 fewer players at his disposal than he did for the team's last match after the announcement Geronimo Newman has been ruled out for tomorrow's game. Newman dislocated his shoulder in Newcastle's most recent match against Sydney's FC that was expected to be cleared for the Jets' next game against Brisbane on February 6. And Charlestown golfer Braden Peterson will face West Australian Cameron Jones at the Australian Amateur in the match play round of 32 this morning. Peterson is the only Hunter golfer remaining in the competition after the opening round of match play yesterday. That's sport. I'm Annabelle Regan.
To NURFM News Time, 26 to 8.